All right, Shoemaker, just got finished with your Stryker 955 here. Your options are a full tune out. We've got an upgraded echo board. It is modified and set perfect internal, so it's not a stock standard echo board like they come from the factory. It's been modified to pass the bandwidth as well. We've got a Hifi Transmit, Hifi Recieve with an upgraded filter. We've got upgraded finals in the radio. We've got out the back, I've got a VFO wind up with a switch here. Up is on and down is off. The MP3 with line level recording is right here. Just plug in your line level cord, then plug that into your cell phone. I will be sending you with one of those cords, and also the ferrite beads and other stuff we talked about. We have variable options here. Your variable options that you have are the dial of peak. This one controls your peak output power independent of your carrier. So if you key at 10 watts, this range all the way up to 130, give or take a little, and then all the way down to around 30 watts, give or take a little. And then this control here at the bottom, this is actually a dial a bird control. So we can do the full 130 watts output and then decrease the bird amount from, say, that 60 watts to closer to 30 watts. So you can control your bird average output independent of your carrier as well. So that gives you a lot of versatility to run into any type of amplifier that you need to run into, to where you're not overdriving them, and you can get the perfect amount that allows them to do what you want them to do. I think I went over all the options there, as long as I'm not forgetting anything. It should be most of them, and I'll try to list them out for you like I do on all the videos there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and check and see what our output is here. I'll look on the dosimeter first. It's like we got 130 watts PEP there. Look at it on average output, 100 watt slug here. Looks like we got about 60 watts average there, maybe a touch above 60 watts average. So we got 149 on the LP. Spectral purity looks good. So looking real good here. 60 watts average. Doing a good job. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just cut this carrier all the way down, and I'll go ahead and cut this variable peak control all the way down, and we'll see how low the output will go down to. So now we'll get all the way down to about 27 watts or so output, 28 watts we'll call it. And that is, let's see, we're on a 100 watt slug. Had to be like 14 bird or so. So 14 bird, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the variable bird control here and go ahead and cut it all the way down and see how low our bird average and peak all the way down together can get on drive. And there you go. That'll bring us down to, whatever that is, like 4 watts. We'll look at it on the 25 watt slug. Yeah, about 5 bird on the 25 watt slug. Something like that. Oh, I guess that shows 8 bird on this bigger slug on the bottom end of the scale. All right, so anyway, anywhere from six bird or so all the way up, all the way up to 60 bird, if everything's wide open. So we'll look at that all the way up wide open again. Cut our carrier all the way back wide open. Let's see what we have again. I think a good 60 bird average and 130 peak. But anyway, that should show you a little bit of the versatility. I've showed a lot of the VFOs. I guess I can show no, I better not, because if I do, I'm going to mess up my recording volume. Maybe you can hear it. It'll be kind of quiet. No, I'm going to leave that alone. Y'all have heard the VFOs. Y'all know what they sound like. It works. I've already tested it. Everything is good with it. I will leave my volume alone. That way I'm recording at the proper level. Then I go to crank my volume up, show the VFO, then I messed up the record volume where I'm supposed to be at. But anyway, I think that is all the options that you've got done on this radio. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up to, I'll go ahead and hook up my D104 microphone here. And then I'll see if I can find my line level cord. I'm not sure where it's at. Okay, I see. All right. I'll go ahead and plug this line level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug into my line level connection from my monitor radio up here. As soon as I plug into that, I will be capturing my voice over there, like it sounds like over there. So let me go and plug in.
All right there, Shoemaker. I'm just letting you hear how this thing sounds with a handheld D104 on your Stryker 955. Just kind of letting you hear how it does in the world of sound. We'll check it out on the bird right here. Just regular talking. I don't know, I guess I'm cruising around 50 bird or so. Ooh, you know, solid tone, 65, something like that. Ooh. You know, everything's doing good just like it should. I can take and just cut down the dollar bird. I don't know if you'll be able to detect the difference. Go and just cut it down for me, Darren. Cut it all the way down, just the dollar bird. Yep, all the way down. All right, there he goes with the dollar bird all the way down. I don't know if you'll be able to detect the change. It usually gets a little bit louder, a little bit fuller with that less bird output. Now I'll go ahead and crank it all the way back up one more time. All right, there you go. It's all the way back wide open. But anyway, I appreciate you and hope you enjoy the radio. Shoemaker, D-Rail, stepping off your Stryker 955 there. Break it, break it.
All right, that ought to be good enough sampled recording. I did not make sure. I just put the volume pretty close to where I usually run all the rest of my recordings and all. I did not pre-test, so hopefully everything turned out okay. Appreciate it, Shoemaker. Hope you enjoy the 955 and appreciate the business.